Welcome to the summer. It's June 23rd, 2010. What is it? It's been like a day and a half of summer.
Yeah, and this is your news.
This is your news. But yeah, this is a show all about your guys' news stories submitted to us, the News Squad.
Are we called the News Squad now?
We're officially called the News Squad.
That's been like weeks now, T-Box.
I need to start reading my email.
Exactly.
Let's talk about news.
Okay.
Let us talk about news. You want me to go first?
Go for it.
Sure.
Apparently, when people look at a map, they pick the northerly route more than the southerly route because the northerly route seems uphill.
How is that a good thing? Uphill is harder to drive.
Yes. They picked the southerly route. Did I say?
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah, you said that they picked
Okay,
the north.
never mind. Yeah, they picked the southerly route because the northerly route appears being uphill.
I
And so
usually
they did
pick the route that looks shorter or has a highway that's faster. Is that weird?
Yeah, you're when you say you pick the route that looks shorter, people are subconsciously picking the route to the south because it appears to look like it's shorter.
I like this.
So aren't
At
those
first-
two different destinations, whether you're going south or north?
They're just giving you different routes.
Yeah, they just gave people different routes like on a map, and then they're equidistant, but people pick the south one more frequently.
I thought at first you were talking about people that picked the north route because of something to do with the Civil War.
Oh no, there's no Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, but that reference is moot.
Moot reference.
Too soon, Kevin.
That
That is not becoming a
Reference.
graphic. I want a graphic. There's a pirate convention that's going to be going on in Northern California. It's called the Northern California Pirate Festival, and they're going for it. They're going for the record, baby. They're going to do it. They're going to break the Guinness World Book of Records.
Most pirates in one area?
Yep, most
I've
pirates
heard
in
of
one
most
place.
zombies.
They need more than 1,722.
There you go.
Yep.
Brixham, England is where the current title is held. There's 2,300 registered pirates that will be showing up.
You think you'd
So
be able to
what
get more than
constitutes a
that?
pirate costume? Could I just like put on a fake earring and just be like, I'm a pirate? Booyah.
Maybe.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Eye patch?
What's the low bar for costume pirate, you know?
I don't know. I know they had a zombie thing here a couple weeks ago. A bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Zombie bar crawl or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
those are fun.
The Electric Vehicle Deployment Act of 2010 is trying to cut...
I was excited about your story. It just sounded like Yoda. Electric cars me like, yes.
You guys are wildly distracted. So they're trying to, in the next 20 years, make it so 50% of the cars on the road are electric cars.
What year is this?
20 years from now, so 2030.
Wow.
Yeah. That's like the biggest, like, ballsy bill I've seen for, like, green technology ever.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. And, I mean, they talk about how people have been speculating with the oil spill if this was just going to be the time when everything gets pushed through that they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought that it wasn't going to happen anytime soon because healthcare just passed, and that was hard enough. But the Democrats have said they want to push a bill through by the end of July before they go on vacation in August.
Wow.
Because if they don't do it by then, when they come back, then it's right into running for government again. What do you call it?
Yeah,
Re-election?
Elections.
Yeah.
You know what?
Say goodbye to the free checking account. Adios, sayonara, arrivederci. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Hasta la vista, baby. Free checking account is going the way of the slap bracelet. It's leaving our diaspora here.
That was the best reference I've ever heard in my life.
Have you ever wondered how these banks are going to pay back this bailout money? Well, they're going to charge you for checking accounts, essentially. But there's a lot of details to go with it. But if you're a hardcore banking customer, you're not going to have to pay for checking because banks are going to find more ways to take your money, obviously. Like if you have your home loan or car loan, and all that stuff.
Or even
with
like
the
credit
bank.
card, debit card, using that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The thing that, it's mostly going after poor people because those are the people who just have their money that sits there and that's the place they keep it. And that's kind of messed up because they need a place to put their money and it's not their fault that they can't have more money.
They keep it in a savings account or in a checking account rather than a savings account. You could ideally just open a savings account.
Well, even the saving, because it's talking about how you need a minimum amount now.
Oh, okay.
So people have saving or checking accounts because they have $20 at a time.
Yeah.
The oldest shoe ever has been found. In an Armenian cave, they have found an old shoe. It's made out of leather and filled with grass socks. So here it is, boys. There it is. Take a look-see.
So if we
Pretty cool.
didn't used
Made
to
out
be
of leather.
archaeologists, why is this interesting?
Why? Because it's the oldest one ever found.
Yes.
5,500 years old.
Oh, they learned how to tie leather on their foot. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
I guess that's cool. I'm surprised it took them that long. They should have had that a long time ago. So was it leather?
It was leather, yeah.
So was this a good shoe or a bad shoe or like what? I mean, is this like the equivalent of like aliens finding like some newspaper in the form of a shoe and be like, oh, we found their shoe.
Pretty much, yeah.
It doesn't look great. It does not look attractive. It looks like a crappy shoe.
Do you know when people started wearing clothes?
I have no idea. No.
After they got out of the Garden of Eden. Who are you? Come on.
I'm sorry. So that was about 6,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not even.
Yep, that got awkward.
Some people
I
appreciate
had to
history.
bring up Genesis.
Good sign for the economy. More people quit their jobs in the last 3 months than were fired. Isn't that an interesting
You're going to have to explain
statistic?
this to me because I don't get it. Like, why
So that
is
means
that a good sign for the economy?
Well, because it means more people think that they can get work, pretty much. A lot of the people already had other jobs lined up. Some people just feel more comfortable going back onto the market, which it hasn't been like that
Does it
for a
have
while.
anything to do with how big of assholes people's bosses are being?
Probably yes. It's all the people who have been waiting for the last year that just like, I want to quit so bad, but I can't. Now they're finally like, I can do it. This to you, boss.
Jazz hands, boss.
That's what
Jazz hands.
That's what I do to people that piss me off. I do this.
I didn't know what was appropriate. Who's going to be watching?
I'm disappearing.
You have learned your lesson,
anger.
haven't you?
See you later.
Don't cut me off in traffic.
So I love all the stats that they just like pull out to say, this is a good sign, this is a bad sign, this should get you to worry, everybody rejoice.
I think it's a good sign.
Sure. I mean, if
Are you
anybody
guys
can
gonna
figure
quit your
out
jobs now?
no.
Oh, holding on to that thing tight.
Yeah, I enjoy being able to feed myself. So
I thought you said defeat.
defeat. Yes, I hold battles with myself every Thursday.
If I didn't have this cash, I wouldn't be able to win.
You got two, right? Boom! Get out! Leave! You saw the show. We're done.
No, we got to do the outro, right?
We should
done?
probably
Yeah,
also
sure.
say thanks for watching and then do that.
You're welcome.
That was an episode of Your News. Thank you for sticking around.
You know what I gotta say to you guys?
Sorry, this is how we feel about you.
There's no way to treat the people who watch the
people that we
show.
love.
You know what I say to the people who watch the show?
So this is pretty cool. Did you guys ever have a tree house when you were growing up?
I did not. I had people who did. I have friends who did.
Yeah.
I did not.
No. Jealous.
Yeah.
Did you? I always wanted
Yeah.
one. I always wanted one. So, anyways, these are houses that people have actually made out of trees and live in them permanently.
Well, it would be a good place to like go and be a little boy, but I wouldn't
This
want
one
to live
just
there.
looks like a cave dwelling.
You're a buzzkill, man. This is awesome.
Wait, go back up. How is that happening? What is going on there?
I don't know, man.
Passageway. where you keep all your comic books. Keep going.
It looks like where the Berenstein Bears live.
Yeah.
It's a big freaking tree.